On several occasions, you must have heard the advice, go with the flow. But it is also advisable to apply your brain to understand the context of the things and your own reality. There can't be a standard, one-size-fits-all template for fame or climbing the success ladder. Someone else's hardships can be different from yours. In that case, portraying yourself as the epitome of those same hardships, skills, or trending traits, good or bad, is nothing but disingenuous, intellectual dishonesty, and outright criminality. Namaste and welcome to TFI Post. I'm your host Paurush Gupta. Let's begin. Currently, netizens have taken two extreme stances on the recent shocking allegations made by Delhi Commission for Women Chief Swati Maliwal. Both sides have abjectly rejected each other's claim, turning the contrarian viewpoint from treachery to logic and reason. However, both sides fail to understand that their own version of perceived truth can't be applied to every other case of its kind. There is no denying the fact that there is plethora of cases that have highlighted that there are some merits in the claims of both sides. With the passage of time, society has witnessed both sides of the spectrum, including the unspeakable ordeals of tormented souls as well as framed cases for fame. So without putting on the judgmental lenses, let us understand the claims of both sides so that you can make your own informed decision on this pertinent issue that has split the social media into two halves, both of which repudiate each other. Recently, vocal women rights activist and DCW chief Swati Maliwal expressed her childhood ordeal and alleged that her father sexually assaulted her. Speaking to the media, she said, and I quote, "I was sexually assaulted by my father when I was a child. He used to beat me up and I used to hide under the bed." Further, DCW chief claimed that her childhood trauma was the reason that shaped her decisions. In her childhood itself, she made a firm resolve to fight for women's rights. Several netizens have voiced their opinion both in support of her and in opposition to her allegations. While some have shared Maliwal's claims, stating that more women should come out in the open to share their ordeal. However, many social media users described her allegations as defamatory and false. Several netizens, while sympathizing with Maliwal, shared their perplexed view of whether DCW chief was equating beating with sexual assault. If that is the case, it raises serious concerns as her grave allegations would be cut off from reality and would in a way trivialize the gravity of the charges of sexual assault. In a rare sight, Congress leaders took a dig against DCW chief Swati Maliwal, who is claimed to be an AAP sympathizer among socio-political circles. Congress leader Radhika Khera dug out a past tweet of Miss Swati Maliwal where she had been lauding her father's contribution and was proud of her father. Netizens and several notable personalities and journalists have shared two tweets posted by Swati Maliwal in two different scenarios. They have accused her of defaming her deceased father for cheap publicity and alleged that Swati Maliwal was proud of her father, an army officer, only while he was alive. Now that he is no longer able to defend himself, she is making grave allegations of sexual assault against her father, a man who she idolized and was proud of just a few months ago. After her allegation, Swati Maliwal's ex-husband, Naveen Jai Hind, publicly refuted her claim and accused her of lying. Her ex-husband, Jai Hind, accused Miss Maliwal of lying and that she should undergo a polygraph test. He argued that her ex-wife Maliwal never mentioned to him that her father had sexually assaulted her. In a video statement, Mr. Jai Hind said, and I quote, "Only Swati knows the truth. She should get a polygraph and narco test done to prove the allegations as she sits in a high post and her father has passed away 20 years ago." Now, whether there is any truth in Miss Maliwal's two contradictory tweets or not, it is up to the courts and concerned authorities to decide. But there are many more controversies that DCW chief has been embroiled in. Just a few days ago, Swati Maliwal got interim relief from the Delhi High Court in a corruption case. Recently, the Delhi High Court stayed the proceedings against Miss Maliwal until July 26th, the next trial date in the case. Earlier, the trial court in December 2022 framed charges against Miss Maliwal under the Prevention of Corruption Act. Later, she challenged this in the Delhi High Court. It is alleged that DCW chief Swati Maliwal abused her official position to illegally appoint AAP members and her acquaintances between August 2015 and 2016. In December 2022, along with Swati Maliwal, the trial court framed charges against Promila Gupta, Sarika Chaudhary, and Farheen Malik. The trial court stated that there was sufficient material to frame charges against the accused. This corruption case was filed on the complaint of BJP leader Barkha Shukla Singh, who had earlier served as the DCW chief. Following a preliminary investigation, a FIR was filed. There were allegedly 87 appointments made in all between August 6, 2015 and August 1, 2016. The agency claimed that 20 out of these 87 individuals appointed had ties to the Aam Aadmi Party. Apart from the taint of corruption, Swati Maliwal was earlier caught in a controversy where it was alleged that she staged a molestation incident by a stranger. In an apparently filmed act, she alleged that she was dragged by an unknown driver on the streets of Delhi at midnight. However, the veracity of such claims is tough to find amid the abjectly deplorable partisan politics over such cases.